She has dedicated over 30 years to a profession that shaped her legacy as a leader, entrepreneur, and advocate for living life to its fullest potential. Now, as a book author, she is preparing to release her upcoming book, Ate Girl Nurse, a powerful reflection of her wisdom and experiences in the field and a glimpse into her inspiring journey. In this part 2 interview, let's get to know her even more as we talk about her story and exciting launch of her book. Here's another glimpse into the life and mission of Fleur Magbanua Mansour.
Grateful kahit may problema ako, hingi pa rin ako ng, enlightenment, but I'm always keeping a grateful heart no matter what. Kasi talagang yung problema, part lang ng buhay.
I love that. Yeah. It's John Saavedra, and you're watching The Unlimited. Hey everyone, welcome again to Season 4. This is the most requested episode because you watch her in episode 24. And next to me is not just an entrepreneur, not just a leader, but now a writer, a journalist, and book author, right? Miss Fleur Magbanua Mansour.
Hi everyone. Hi John.
Hi Ate.
Welcome back again.
Yes, I'm back. I love being here, and Mocha wants to be part of the interview.
I know. Hi,
Here's Mocha.
Hi Mocha.
Hey, Mocha.
Say hi to everyone.
Go greet everyone.
Hello po sa inyong lahat, and we're back here with The Unlimited John. Thank you so much again.
Ate, this is to satisfy our audience because I received a lot of comments that they really wanted to learn more about you. And in fact, just to let you guys know, she has the longest episode, pero parang bitin pa rin daw.
I know. Kahit ako parang 40 minutes yun.
Yes.
Kasi yung huntahan natin talagang sobrang spontaneous.
Spontaneous lang.
Diba?
Yes.
So, everything under the sun. So, I think that's why the time flew fast. Hindi natin namalayan.
This episode is brought to you by Skinwell. Take care of your skin because you're beautiful and you deserve it. Cecile Waller, your trusted realtor from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Arizona Properties. Lerma's Creations and Designs. We create what you imagine. Pearly Express, a Pinoy food truck serving authentic Filipino flavors on the go. Melanie Punzalan from Integrity Home Health. Halo Halo Kitchen, serving authentic Filipino cuisine known for its signature halo halo and traditional favorite. At Halo Halo, you can also order one of the best lechon in town. And Proxima Outsourced Philippines Incorporation. And this episode is also going to be spontaneous, but I'm excited because we're going to talk about your books. But before your book, is there anything else that we missed during your first episode? Para kasing feeling ko hindi na-elaborate yung ibang part doon.
Oo, nakalimutan ko yung ano ko.
Kasi marami nagustuhan yung Santa Cruzan. They enjoyed the Santa Cruzan.
Yung ugly duckling. O sinali ko yung sarili ko, no? But I just wanna, of course, remember and honor my grandma. Tawag sa kanya nanay. Okay, so I have my mom and then I have my nanay. And I grew up without a dad. In fact, my fatherly figure is here.
Oh,
diba?
okay.
Si Tito Nesto ko.
Yes.
So, but anyway, yung hard work ko siguro, nakita ko kasi sa lola ko. Like, we wake up like around 3 or 4 in the morning.
Wow, that's so early.
It's so early. I was, I think, 6 or 7 years old. Sasama ako sa kanya para maglako ng suman sa kalsada.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So,
before you go to school?
6 pa lang ako noon eh. So,
okay,
actually, late ako nag-aral. Kasi ayoko mag-aral noon.
Kasi entrepreneur ka na. At 6
Kasi gusto ko na magbenta
at 6, diba? Nagbebenta ka na?
Yes. Naglalako kami sa kalsada ng lola ko. She has her own customers and then we bring the mainit pa talaga na suman. So, nagigising ako sa amoy ng suman. Ang bango-bango talaga. Saka yung latik. You know, so I think yung hard work ko, dun ko nakita sa lola ko talaga yan.
So at an early age, kaya pala gusto mo nagbebenta ate. Kapag may bazaar tayo, parang bet na bet. I don't know if it's even about the money or just about meeting people and just, you know, sharing whatever it is that you want to sell.
Yeah. People pleaser yata talaga ako. You know, I don't want to receive complaints. So there you go. I just want to honor my grandma. And thank you for that opportunity.
Ayun, marami din na-inspire ate.
story mo about being a dedicated student and then an achiever. Can we elaborate, expound more on that? When you were a student, you've mentioned about, they look at you with a strong personality, but you just kept going. And then in fact that you weren't hired because they said na parang masyado ka kasing, parang overachiever na masyado. To the point na nagiging negative na siya in some of your endeavors. Kasi nga, parang they look at you as too strong.
Yeah, I think especially sa culture natin sa Philippines, you cannot be too, not aggressive, assertive.
Yeah.
Parang, nung time ko, I'm sure has evolved and na-improve na yung ways natin sa Philippines. Parang if you speak your mind, you're a little different.
Parang minsan mayabang na yung dating, di ba? When you're too vocal.
Yeah, pero ang natutunan ko in my journey and it's like in my book is to like, yes, it's okay to lift your own chair. Because after your schooling, wala nang bubuhat ng bangko para sa iyo eh.
Yeah.
You have to make others know what yung hard work mo. Kailangan makita nila eh.
Yeah.
Wala ka ng teacher. 'Di ba? You as a teacher, you recognize those outstanding, extraordinary people in the classroom. When you're out of the classroom, your classroom is the whole world.
Yeah.
And everyone is out to get one another.
Yes.
Like dog eats dog. Pretty much, it's a cutthroat business out there.
And that's the real world, unfortunately, right?
So that's why I'm very thankful to social media rin kasi parang I'm able to share yung blessings ko. Not only my blessings but my talents.
Yeah.
Someone has to see your talents.
Yeah.
And kung mahiyain ka, aantayin mo yung ibang tao to lift the chair for you. Aantayin mo pa ba na may mag-offer sa'yo na upuan?
Yes.
Hindi, kunin mo na agad, diba?
Kasi yung kukuha ng upuan sana, na hindi na kinuha kasi parang ikaw, eto na ako na.
I know.
Kaya yun yung nagiging ano. Pero I think, tama ka ate, in a lot of the schools, sa culture natin kasi, we focus on academic, the value of education, that we forget to teach kids the reality and the harsh world out there. Now, you really have to grab whatever you want. You don't have to wait for anyone to lift you. No, yun yung parang lesson din na napulot nila sa'yo from the first episode.
Yeah, so you have to take care of yourself first talaga before you can expand to the whole world and to help the others around you is always kailangan unahin mo talaga yung sarili mo. But that's different from being narcissistic naman. Diba?
Yeah, ba naman yun? I mean, you cannot judge how people look at us. Kahit pa paano, meron talagang judgment. But it's a matter of how you take it and have that positive mindset, no? But we're excited because we're gonna read your entire life very soon.
Hindi naman yung entire life.
I mean, a glimpse of her life. Baka naman encyclopedia na yung entire life. Pero a glimpse of what you've been through. And this is gonna be inspiring because they're gonna learn more and read on their own at your own pace to learn more of every chapter of what you've been through. Tell us about your book.
Okay, so the book, actually, it's like my 30 years of being here in the US. I thought about writing a book back in 1996 during my classmate's wedding in Sacramento. And I said, I want to write a book, I think. Actually, yung friend ko, si Jasmine from California, told me, why don't you write a book? Sabi ko, Actually, I struggled in high school making articles, John.
Okay.
So, when I wrote for Balitang America, it would take me 4 hours where my auditors would do it in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So when I got better, it took me an hour, but still it's a long time.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi naman talaga yun yung full-time job ko, di ba? But anyway, back in high school, I had a hard time writing. In fact, in elementary, I love to write.
Yeah.
And I was doing a feature writing contest. Ako yung representative ng school namin. So ako yung nanalo sa elementary
essay
school.
writing.
Yes, and then competed as regional.
Wow.
Pagdating ng regional dyan, na mental block. Writer's block. Of course, I didn't know what writer's block was, right? So I guess I was so very nervous. Alam mo, wala akong masyadong nasulat. Few sentences, and then my coach, my teacher in 5th grade, was very disappointed that she did not talk to me. So, yun na yung simula ng hindi ko na uli pagsusulat.
It's not easy to write because I know what you mean.
Yes.
Because I write a lot of articles as well. It's not even despite with all the chat GPT and all the app. When you write, it really has to be the story of what you're writing about. Especially you were a journalist for Balitang Amerika. Hindi kasi yung istorya lang yung puso ng sinusulat mo, di ba?
And I think I'm more of an emotional writer. So I think the book would really help people to read it easier. Ayoko kasi nung masyadong hardcore, you know, like, and then you're not able to get a wider reach because what is she talking about? Like, parang, oh, she's out there.
Yes, you want it to be understandable for all the demographic.
Yes.
Para ano siya.
Oo, hindi siya scholarly article. In fact, I probably would reference very, very minimally because it's like my experience as an immigrant nurse. It's my journey in the US, being a nurse here in especially here in Arizona, how I started and the difficulty, the challenges, who helped me, you know, I think I've shared who helped me, like na-meet ko lang tong nurse na to sa post office. Did I share it over here?
Not yet.
Oo. So, pagdating ko dito, bago lang ako, dapat pupunta ako ng Lubbock, Texas and nakasabay ko yung kaklase ko sa aeroplano. We were like with the same agency. And then sa airplane, punta siya diretso ng Lubbock, which was my sponsor. And then my mom was here and my stepdad. So I ended up here in Arizona while reviewing for the NCLEX. So when I passed, I was ready to go to Lubbock. I called my friend, my classmate, and sabi niya, Fleur, don't come here anymore because pasado na kami ng NCLEX, they're RN, but they're still working as a CNA. So I ended up here in Arizona.
So
while here in Arizona, went to the post office, met this Filipino nurse named Resi, and alam mo, binigyan niya sa akin kaagad yung credit card niya. Can you believe that? Binigyan niya ako ng extension ng credit card niya.
Agad.
Hindi ko siya kilala dyan.
Yeah.
So,
but sometimes you need that person to really give you that pathway.
Would you do that?
Maybe sometimes you feel it. Minsan nararamdaman mo yung mga nag-aas ng tulong. You can feel if it's, parang hindi mo na kailangang usisahin, but you can feel it through your heart. Diba?
Tapos siya rin na nagsabi sa akin na at that time when I arrived here in 1995, walang trabaho para sa mga nurse immigrants. So, sabi niya, punta ka dito sa facility na to, Village Green, and then apply. Kasi nag-sponsor sila. So, ayun, dun ko nakuha yung sponsorship. Kaya, hindi na ako pumunta ng Lubbock. Nag-stay ako
Destined
dito.
talaga, ate, because you meant to be in Arizona. Look at all the differences you made, not just for your career, but also for the entire community. Who does not know Ate Fleur? I mean, not to be, you know, to say it in a conceited way, but I feel that every Filipino understand who is Fleur Magbanua.
Thank you.
Not just a nurse, entrepreneur, but also a leader in the community.
Kailangan.
Now, Ate, what is the title of your book?
Ate Girl Nurse.
Ate Girl
Why
Nurse.
is it Ate? Because I'm Ate. Diba? So parang, okay, it's not really your
Very
way or the
relatable.
highway. Very relatable.
Very
Ate ako.
relatable.
So, pero parang, ate ka, meron kang kapatid na mas bata.
Yes.
Parang ikaw dapat na susunod.
So parang when we read this as if you're speaking to us as readers.
Right.
Ganun ba yun?
In high school pa lang, college, everyone calls me ate, believe it or not. Lahat talaga ate. So it's very close to my heart kasi nga ate ako unang-una. And then sa kapatid ko. And then ate ako sa mga colleagues ko in nursing school. Lahat, from first year to fourth year. Ate Fleur.
I think I know why. Kasi when you talk, ate, parang tanungin natin si Ate Fleur. You always have an advice when you speak to a crowd. Here's what we should do. Listen, yung parang ganun. Kaya parang they look at you as a mentor, a coach. And sa Filipino kasi, ang ate means it could be a mentor, someone who's older, someone who's been there. So parang there's respect. Kaya Ate Girl Nurse.
Ate Girl Nurse. So girl kasi, kikay ako.
Yes.
Believe it or not, growing up, tomboy ako. Kala nga ng kapatid ko, magiging tibo ako. Akala ko nga rin, magiging tibo ako.
Yung picture mo nga sa ate. The first one, watch episode 24. Yung mga in-overlay nating photo, yung mga audience, hindi nakalain ikaw yun.
Kasi
Diba,
ayaw talaga
ibang-iba?
nilang maniwala na pangit nga ako. I really felt like I was ugly growing up. But
Yes.
okay, na-improve naman natin lahat ng ating
Ang dami naman. Kapag
Physical.
madiskarte, hindi lang yung career or buhay. Pati na rin yung look. Because
Yes.
we live once and you want to invest on yourself as well.
right.
Diba?
And pansinin mo, by generation, itong generation, I think ng older sa atin,
Yeah.
ayaw nila i-share yung mga enhancement na ginawa nila.
Yes, bakit
But you
ganon?
share yours, I share
Yeah, there's
mine.
nothing wrong.
Right?
Yeah.
Pero, I think very, very believer ako talaga ng to each
Yeah.
his own. Like, to
Kung ano yung
respect
gusto
kung ano
nila.
yung gusto nila, di ba?
Yes.
Pero, stereotyping their generation na, ganito yan, hindi yan mag-share.
Yes.
Helps us to understand why they're like that way.
Yes.
So that's why naiintindihan ko, lahat. I treat everyone the same. Mapa orderly ka, CNA ka, nurse ka, administrator ka,
Yes.
ikaw yung boss, diba? So, I think yun
So
yung-
the respect, I think it's the
Yeah.
respect na kung saan sila masaya talaga. But in our generation, because we also live in the online world, nowadays, there's no way that you will not spend at least an hour checking everything online. Talagang may judgment and you're a victim of that, ate. We've followed, all your followers have seen all the dramas online. How do you handle it? Because you do it in a way where it's kind of entertaining and you laughed about it and then we laughed with you behind our phones. Na kalma lang, di ba? Parang wala lang.
Pero
Tapos
bakit
magti-TikTok
po?
ka. So, naiirito lalo yung mga nagbabatch sa'yo. How do you
sabi
handle
na dapat
that?
nga, mo pa sila if they're like,
Oo.
But I guess it entertains them in a way to see me na, oh my God, I have so many things to do, so many responsibilities,
Yeah.
and I'm accountable to all the agencies that I do.
Yes.
It's a lot. And it's scary, especially nowadays, Lagi nila ako nagdadasal. Because
Yeah.
even if people think that I don't know how to pray, I don't know why they think it that way.
Yeah.
Na, hello, sa ulado ko po ang
I
bakaran
know.
novena.
No, I could relate to you.
Nagdadasal talaga ako.
Kasi sa kultura natin, religious tayo eh. Even a lot of people that I know ask me, did you go to church today? And sometimes for me, it's a question that I would not ask anyone because we all have different relationship to the Lord, right? I do speak to Him in my own time. I don't do the routine. Although I respect those who are, they go to church on a weekly basis. But for me, the spiritual relationship is more important. I think ganun ka rin. Kasi tayo sa online, parang nakikita lang tayo for fun, party. But they don't really know the story behind that. And that book will hopefully give us enlightenment na more about you, ate. Hindi lang yung nakikita nila online,
Oo.
di ba?
And then, of course, nurse because ate girl.
Nurse.
And then nurse dahil nurse ako and I think it gave me the ticket to come here to the
Yeah.
USA and better myself and my family.
Yeah.
So, hindi siya talaga pwedeng mawala. And then the book also talks about my 5 P's in
Yeah.
life, which is purpose. You always have to find purpose.
Purpose.
Bakit mo ginagawa to? Passion, because you have to
Passion.
love what you do. Persistence, kailangan makulit ka. And then perseverance. Magtiis ka, magtyaga ka. And then, inad ko lang yung pay it forward. Kasi you have to give back
You have
and
to.
share your blessings. And then, of course, my other P na hindi na talaga mawawala. And I don't know if you're like that, John. Nagpa-procrastinate talaga ako.
Yeah. Me, I do sometimes,
you're
but I know I
organized.
can be, but sometimes I think even procrastination can be hindered when you know you're committed because you know yourself that you can do it even at the very last minute. Because I do have students like that.
Yeah.
The smart ones usually, because they know they can do it anyway. It's not about being lazy, but they want to do it at their own time.
But I think when I was a student, John, I did not procrastinate.
Yeah.
I am ahead of the time.
Yeah.
Kasi I think ang dami kong task. So hindi ko na magawa. Hindi ko na mabigyan na attention.
Yeah.
So I'm like jack of all trades, master of none,
Yeah.
master in nursing.
Yes. Pero okay lang yun,
Yeah.
ate, because sometimes
Kasi
kasi you have to weigh what's more important din, di ba?
Yeah. But it parang reinforces yung bad habits mo kasi nga you're able to get away with
Yeah.
it, ding it, and you get good results. Pero in the back of your head, like, what if I prepared more? Would it be
Yes.
better? And also, I want to add, besides the peace in my life, Papa Piolo joke.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna add one more P on
I know,
the 5 P's.
pray,
I think they're just
pray.
branches of your actual P. They
Ano yan?
represent of their actual P, which is purse. Because
Oh, yeah,
it's the letter
Thank
P.
you for
Under that are the 5 P's.
adding it.
Because that purse represent, like what you said, perseverance.
Yeah.
It represent, what is it? Paying forward. It's not just about purse, but if you look at behind the purse with your own story, nandun yung mga kaakibat. Tama ba yung Tagalog? Kaakibat ng 5 P's.
Yes.
What are the perseverance? Ano pa? Paid forward. What did you say? What are the other P's? Passion.
Purpose.
Purpose.
Bakit? Bakit ka bili ng
Diba?
bag?
And behind that purse are the 5 P's. Para malaman nyo talaga, it's not about the cost of the bag, but it's the story to get the bag para madaanan yun to get that purse.
In fact, my story, my Hermes journey is gonna be there.
Oh, we're
How
excited
I got
to see
my
that.
first
Yes.
one. Yeah. And then I also added the A to Z of nursing survival skills.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, abangan niyo po.
Na kahit
Nandun
hindi
na
ka
yan.
nurse, pwede rin magawa ng
Oh
mga
yeah,
diba?
definitely. I think the nursing process, like your assessment, planning, intervention, and evaluation, applies in our life.
Daily life din,
life.
diba? Di naman agad-agad may nurse dyan.
Yeah.
But I like how the title is so humbling because you're a leader, you're a boss, you're a business owner, and you still always go back to the nursing. Now you always identify yourself as a nurse professional. Now in reality, you can call yourself, oh, I handle nurses, I'm a boss, I'm a leader, but you always wanna be, associated being a nurse.
Right, yeah. So I was able to scale up, you know. Parang balik-balik lang ako
Yeah.
Pag walang nurse, ako talaga yung tatakbo.
Yeah.
So, although I get anxious nowadays if I am gonna be called to the bedside because I haven't done bedside for 2 years in hospice and home health. In home health, mga 4 years na. So, rusty na talaga yung skills ko dyan.
Yeah.
Like, insert an IV. Although, kaya ko pa rin. Diba? Pero, I'd rather not kasi when you're also taking care of patients, yung anxiety nila minsan nakikita sa'yo. That's why I always tell new grads, the patients, and the family of the patients, they don't need to know that it's your first time doing the skills because you don't want them to be anxious about you.
And it shows. The delivery nagsishow, diba?
So, dapat talaga confident ka as a nurse.
Kalmado lang.
Parang teacher din
Be
kasi
calm, yes.
ang nurse.
They know when you're teaching, the students know if you're nervous. They can sense, they can get your feeling kapag you're not familiar with what you're teaching. Parang they can sense that.
Yeah.
I think even the nurse is a doctor. And if you make a mistake, there's nothing wrong.
Right.
Mas marespeto ang kanila na, okay, I made a mistake, let's do this again. Ganon.
Yeah.
Basta do it in a calm way.
True. Yeah.
So ano yung mahirap sa book mo, ate? Because I know it's not easy to write a book. And once you show this to the entire community, actually, I should not say community, to the entire world. This will be available, right? And we will know her story. Ano yung pinakamahirap before you even started, finalizing the chapters?
The start. It's always challenging to start.
Kasi sa dami ng istorya mo, you don't know which one am I gonna focus
That's
on.
very true. But parang kasi, yung weight nila, uy, maganda sana to. Ano ba, mag-umpisa ba ako sa Baclaran? Because I'm from Baclaran.
Yeah.
Proud batang Baclaran. Or Arizona. So, and I always say, I have the best of both worlds, the Philippines and the USA. Yung beginning talaga.
Did you think of a way where maybe it's not just gonna be one book? Baka maging series siya. Na siguro itong launching ng unang book is really about mainly the career. Tapos later on, you go back to the beginning. And then i-connect mo sa... Baka kasi ganon. Kasi like this one, I would not know I will do another episode. Kasi minsan di mo rin alam sa readers. Di mo alam sa audience. And audience speak up about what they think. And when you get a lot of comments, and this is where, okay, meron talagang involvement. Talagang na-acquire nila yung mga pinag-uusapan natin. Same thing sa readers. Baka ganon yung mangyari sa book mo, ate.
Tatlo talaga siya. Yun yung goal ko, but you never know. If I become successful and I'm able to inspire more people, then definitely.
Yes.
But it's hard, It's hard. It's really hard.
And also nowadays, yung mga author, what they do after releasing the book, they do audio book. Na ikaw yung nagbabasa ng chapter mo, and they just listen to it. For the listening, yung mga visual learners. Like ako, pag naglilinis, okay, let me listen to Ate Fleur's chapter 1. Parang may ganun ate na Spotify book.
Yeah.
Have you thought of that? that?
I did. Pero
Para maano nila yung emotion mo as a reader.
kasi nagpa-veneers ako. Alam mo, dati napopronounce.
Kailan pa yan?
Matagal na.
Oh, okay.
But of course, I started with 2 and then worked with 4 kasi dito siya gawa, so medyo expensive, right? Pinag-ipunan ko talaga yun.
Yeah.
But, pero itong ibaba, sabi niya, Fleur, are you not bothered by it? Parang, yung baba ko kasi hiwa-hiwalay. So parang,
Hindi mo pwedeng i-retainer.
pwede, pero ayoko na to go through the pain because I did that before. And parang sabi ko, okay na lang, sa taas na lang. Tapos signature ko na lang yung baba.
Yeah.
Yung
Or the
pronunciation
diction.
ko, yung F ko, nawawala yung hangin. Kasi parang nawalan ako ng space dito. So, hindi ako pinapakinggan ko yung sarili ko. Bakit yung F ko naging P?
Like how? What do you mean?
Oh, listen to me, you'll notice it.
Okay, really?
Yeah. So, medyo tuloy ako, na-insecure.
Yung P mo,
tuloy.
F din naman.
Anyway, Filipino naman,
Kaya
diba?
okay lang yun.
Kaya nga.
Okay lang yun. Marami nga sa atin, di ba? You have to embrace
So,
your
okay.
accent, di ba? Yung sa mga friend ko na Bisaya, yung I, E, E, I. Ganun yan, parang really have different accent. But let's not embarrass, this is out of top, but let's not embarrass about our accent because this represent who we are.
Yes.
Parang
yeah,
sa'yo kasi
your
hindi
own
accent. It's
Parang, yung pronunciation.
Yung diction mo.
Yung diction pala, yeah. So,
At
anyway, I
how
can do
come
nothing about it.
you're so active on social media? I think people are probably wondering, how come you're not doing your own podcast? Since you've been in the media for the longest time, you've been a journalist, a
Yeah.
correspondent for Balitang America, and we watch you every day. Lahat ng kalaban mo, pinapanood din namin. Lahat ng mga outfit mo nakikita na, how come you don't want to really release that voice?
I don't know because, okay, if you've noticed when I was doing Balitang America, I was just like voiceover and so kasi feeling ko kasi pag yung Facebook, wala akong pressure like because it's my own wall, it's my own page.
So you can just do whatever.
Yeah. So
I know, but podcast on your Facebook.
Oo nga. Pero parang you have to have structure, you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Hindi nga ako consistent eh.
Yun nga, I think that's why they love you because you don't know what to expect.
Well, I guess it
Diba?
has its plus, not being consistent. It's like what you see, what is what you get, right?
Yeah.
And parang full of surprises, adventurous, whatever. But I think if it's a little more responsibility, if you do your podcast, you have to research. And right now, I'm still in the process of getting all this healthcare empire in
The time then, no.
Oo. So parang it won't be fair. And then ayoko na I have my magazine. Pero yun nga, because it's a hobby, I don't get any money from it. Parang wala kang drive to eventually, pag hobby lang talaga, at hindi ka binabayaran,
Mahirap
mawawala siya.
Yeah.
In short, mukha talaga tayo mga pera.
No, hindi naman sa pera. I can relate. I am
Diba?
a creator of my own podcast. And I need to get sponsors. Minsan sa editing app, sa gas. It's not, hindi naman siya ganun lang na, ayun na. Kaya thank you for sponsoring pala. But sa mga gusto mag-sponsor ng Unlimited Jam para more episode.
Yes.
Because it takes money to pay for all this app and everything. And the gas is so expensive.
Yeah. Kasi time is money.
Time is money.
Time is gold because time is money.
Yes.
So, and I remember, gusto kong maging philanthropist. So, I was at Mayo Clinic. I worked at Mayo Clinic for 10 years, right? I was one time visiting the hospital. And dun sa wall ng Mayo Clinic, nakalagay lahat yung mga name ng mga nag-donate.
Yeah.
On a bigger scale, right? Millions of dollars. Maybe sabi ko, sana one day palagay yung pangalan ko doon.
Yes.
Tapos may nagsabi sa akin,
Ano daw?
natutulog daw ba ako? Or nangangarap daw ba ako ng gising?
Naku, parang may ganyan ate. Hindi ka pa nasanay.
Pero, in fairness talagang upfront sinabi sa akin,
There are people who are so, talaga, direct to the point.
Pero sabi ko naman, philanthropist din ako in my own little way.
Yeah.
Like, I've volunteered my time.
Everyone can be a philanthropist.
Yeah.
Even as speaking to a friend, giving them advice during
Pero
their
kasi
downtime.
bigger
Hindi kasi
scale
pag bigger
kasi.
scale, doesn't have to be na kailangan kilala ka bigger, you have to spend millions. But if we can all be our own philanthropist, trust me, it will change the world.
Yeah.
Diba? Kung lahat tayo may mindset na let's give back.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be money, but something else.
May tanong ako sa'yo.
Bakit ako may
Ano
na-interview?
yung success for you?
Success for me is really being happy in whatever it is that you're doing. It's really the passion that drives you. It's the impact that you make towards other people, the legacy that you leave. That's what success. Because I always watch a lot of inspiring podcasts, and a lot of even wealthy creators, social media creators. And I always think, every time I travel, I reflect, what is it for them? Can they have all this money, but when they passed away, what is the legacy that they're gonna leave, right? And the money is good money. We need money for sure. But if you're sleeping every end of the day and you're not happy with what you've achieved that day, even if you acquired a lot of money, for me, that's not success.
Oo.
Yeah.
Kaya dapat talaga maiba rin yung mindset natin
Yes.
about money. That money is actually good and it's not the cause of all
It's
evil. Kasi the more money you
Yeah.
have, it means you can be more helpful to the people
Yes.
around you, but not enabler. Yun lang.
But for me, when you follow your heart and do what you do and you excel on one thing, money will follow.
Yeah, totoo
Money
yan.
will follow. Na hindi mo na kailangan siyang hanapin. It will just follow. Kasi nga, imagine living in a world where you wake up every day, you know your purpose, and you're looking forward to do it. And then you get paid, and then you have, peace of mind and everything. That's the real success.
Yes, yeah.
Diba?
Ganyan din ang definition ko. It's not about money.
Yes.
It's helpful. But I think finding meaning in your life
Yeah.
would make you
But a combination of the two
successful.
would be definitely an
Plus
amazing
talaga
one.
yun. Pag may
Yes.
pera ka. Yeah. Yeah.
Pero kailangan din pa rin diskarte. Hindi ka naman pwedeng gawa ka ng gawa na there's nothing, di ba?
Oo,
Kailangan may fruit pa rin yung tinatanim mo.
Yeah. Kasi hindi rin totoo na porke ikaw yung top cum laude, ikaw yung
That's
magiging
not true.
mayaman.
That's
So,
what I told you
kailangan
earlier, di ba?
diskarte,
For me,
yeah.
we teach, in our culture, we teach our generation understanding the value of education, getting good grades, but we forget the reality. Like how to handle real world. Kaya nga your story will give them that lesson na hindi madali eh. Kasi yung medalya mo, yung cum laude, to be honest, I'm finishing my doctorate with 4.0. Hopefully, right now I'm 4.0 and not to brag, but I'm top of my class and I will finish it next year. And it's not really about the grade. I'm not gonna boast about the grade, but how I'm gonna use that education to actually make an impact. Kasi yung being medal, cum laude, magna summa cum laude, it's not gonna put you in a job or, give you, parang, di ba maraming ganun, ate?
Right.
Yung mga matatalino, bigla, ano
Yeah.
nangyari? Bakit yung iba hindi nagiging, nagtatribe?
Pero, nakwento ko yun kung ba't ako.
But yours
Nung
kasi,
bata ako, di ba sabi sa akin,
maraming-
pangit ako.
Yes.
So, eto, ang ganda naman itong anak ko.
I know, to compensate that, ginalingan mo.
Kaya ginalingan
Yeah.
na lang natin.
Yes.
Pero, so diskarte talaga. And I
Combination
think,
of the two.
Yeah, hard work pa rin. And,
Nagbenta ka na pala, 6 ka pa lang. Alam mo na yung, kumbaga, madiskarte ka na. Tsaka yung to think about compensating, being smart in school dahil feeling mo you weren't beautiful enough. That alone is a mindset of madiskarte eh.
Oh.
Papatunay kasi you're trying to prove na this is not just me.
Yeah.
I can be more. Ganon.
And then the medrep.
Yes.
Medrep is very lucrative, business in the Philippines. I mean, the profession itself, yung being a medrep. So, hindi ako kagad nag-nursing nun.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, ang sweldo, 700 pesos compared to 11,000 pesos.
Yeah.
So, nag-medrep ako. Ang aplikante, 600, 700. So, paano ka mapapansin?
Yeah.
Hindi ako pumasa dun sa Duncan, which is a SmithKline Beecham
Yeah.
multinational company. Ang ginawa ko, natuto na ako kasi parang dalawa na yung na-turn down ako sa medrep. Nag-apply ako as a receptionist. Tapos, network na lang ako sa mga VP ng company, si Bagaygi, now Novartis. So, after 6 months, I'm a medrep.
That's the disconnect that I'm talking about. Even sometimes the academic, people would not think that way. But you have to know your shortcut to
Yeah.
reach that goal.
Parang ganun.
Hindi yung
Yes.
parang pahabaan na parang tagal na hindi mo na ma-reach yung destination. You have to find a way to really get to your destination. And that's called diskarte. Hindi mo makikita sa book, hindi mo matutunan sa mga teachers mo. That's your own thinking. Yun yung ibang klase ng intelligence, ate. No?
Oh.
I think it's called crystalline intelligence if I'm not
Crystalline.
mistaken.
Wow,
Crystalline.
meron ako
Yeah,
meron
there's
ako
academic
natutunan
intelligence and there
ngayon.
crystalline means street smart.
Oh.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I've heard it from a friend before.
Good to know, good to know.
Yes.
See?
So Ate, now that you're launching the book, what do you want your readers to remember before we promote your book, to remember about your book, to learn from your book?
I really want the readers to take the book to their hearts, and to remember me as really an ate.
An ate nurse. Inspiring, no?
Yeah.
So another question for you, Ate. Now that we're done with the book, and we're looking forward, by the way, why don't you invite them?
Opo,
Invite them first.
June 13, during our Philippine Independence Day, I couldn't think of a better day to launch my book. But to do it like during our Philippine Independence Day celebration, which is the biggest celebration of Filipinos here in Arizona, in the valley. Sa ano siya, hindi pala sa ASU, so I have to change that. It's gonna be in Hyatt yata. So, pero,
Hyatt, okay. But we'll update you with the venue.
Yes, yeah.
So this is just the launching, right? And I'm sure this will be available in many platforms online. Can they purchase that in the future?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Abangan nyo, baka mamaya Ate Fleur will be traveling and meeting Filipinos, different areas.
Signing the book. Thank you so much.
Yes, signing the book.
North Carolina.
Definitely. So North Carolina.
June 20 yata.
Yes, the more we promote this, the more lessons you get. This needs to be spread. Not only to inspire anyone in our community in Arizona, but all Filipinos, diba? Everyone who wants to pursue an endeavor in nursing as well. Diba? Learn something. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the best one, but you can learn from your story.
Thank you. And kaya po ako nandito dahil nakinig ako sa nanay ko.
Yes, makinig kayo sa nanay nyo. And almost Mother's Day, diba? Sa May, next month na. So, do you want to say anything? Ano sa lahat ng mom and your mom maybe? What do you want to say?
Yeah, so happy Mother's Day po sa inyong lahat. And advance Happy Father's Day, lahat na. And again, John, thank you so much.
Yes, of course.
Diba?
So ate, ano pang lesson na matutunan namin kay Ate Fleur? Kasi ang dami mo nang na-impart sa amin from the first episode, yung episode 24. Ngayon, ito na naman. Baka sa season 5, may episode ka na naman. I wouldn't be surprised kasi tapos na yung book launching mo nun.
Yeah.
But ano talaga yung lesson this time naman? Yung era mo ngayon na, you're launching a book, yung mga future goals mo.
Well, I think I just wanna share, nung bata ako, tinuruan ako magdasal. Ang dasal na alam ko, ganito lang dyan. Lord, sana pa makarating kami sa US.
Yeah.
That's it. Paulit-ulit yan. Tapos natupad na yung pangarap ko. Tapos meron ka na naman ibang sasabihin. Pero now, ano na lang ako. Thank you.
Thank you na lang.
Thank
Be
you
grateful.
na lang. Be grateful. Kahit may problema ako, hingi pa rin ako ng, enlightenment. But I'm always keeping a grateful heart no matter what. Kasi talagang yung problema, part lang ng buhay.
I love that. Yeah. Be grateful, and sometimes kahit yung mga nanonood ngayon na may pinagdadaanan, even it could be financial or it could be about your friends or family, part talaga yan ng journey. There's a lesson after that. Walang permanente sa mundong ito, kahit tayo, even your problems.
Yeah. And because I'm an ate, you guys can always call on me. If you're feeling lonely or alone, please, there's always gonna be an ate beside you.
Yes. If you want to borrow an Hermes bag, which I will do. Just kidding. Thank you. I have a gift for you, ate. This is from my sponsor. This is from my sponsor, Skinwell. Thank you so much. By the way, Skinwell is launching. I'm supposed to be traveling in the Philippines in April, but I can't. But I'll be there in end of May. Skinwell will launch their product in the Philippines finally, because they launched first in US and Australia.
Okay.
So they will launch in the Philippines, and they're also sponsor of Miss Universe Philippines 2026.
Wow.
And I'm giving you their product before they launch in the Philippines. This is for you because they gave me a box, and it's specifically for my guests for the unlimited shot. So here we go. Open it for them, ate, para maano naman na.
Wow. Okay. So
this one is the toner.
Okay.
This is my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
Oh, sunscreen serum foundation.
The sunscreen is tinted already.
Oh, it's
so
tinted.
if you don't want to wear foundation on a daily basis.
Awesome.
And this is their face cream. All anti-aging Korean
okay. I will
formula.
Definitely use this. Tama-tama, mauubos na yung brand na ginagamit
this
ko ngayon.
This is for any dark spot. This does not dry your skin.
Is this expensive, John?
They're not expensive. You can check their website. They do a lot of promotion. You can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a set. But they work for anyone. It's not, just to clarify, they're not whitening. This is really to preserve your youth.
Yes.
Okay. They have niacinamide. They have everything, especially this SPF. They don't need makeup. It blends with your skin.
Okay, awesome.
So
And
this
then
is
what's
one.
this one?
That's their soap, and it's good for any dark spots.
Turmeric soap.
Turmeric
bar,
soap, yes.
Detox.
And
oh my
then-
God,
oh, I got
Dubai
you that.
pa.
I got you the Dubai chalk. That's from me, and this is from Skinwell as well.
Oh my God, it's Year of the Horse. Sobrang
Year of the Horse,
pampaswerte
yes.
for Ate Girl Nurse. Thank you so
Yes.
much. June 13.
Thank you to all my sponsors. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the sponsors who still trusting me with the Unlimited John. Until next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.